If information is the currency of the city, then it follows that adopted are minted in the media. And that's why on press conference we create the platform for key actors in the media space and the generators of the news, that's journalists, to actually dissect and analyze matters of national interest, so that at the end of the day we glean insights going forward into the issues that have come up in the country. My name is Duke Menso Poko and I'm your host for Press Conference on City TV. Tonight on the program, his intentions clear to the NDC, indicating that he owes duty to God and to the country, the Flagstaff House, as he left it. But one of his contenders, Alban Sumana Kingsford Babin, that is the second in the, let's go to Parliament. And forget the issues on the floor of Parliament, but the minority has decided to take it a step further. An extended credit facility program of that international organization. They want Friday the Deputy Eastern Region, and you can join us on Facebook with your comment. TV outbreak. Guest sitting to my immediate left is Elvis Darko. Elvis Darko is the editor of the Final Newspaper. Elvis.
Thank you.
Next to him is Edward Smith Anamali, the senior editor at GhanaWeb.com. It's an online portal, GhanaWeb, of course. And his news anchor.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll go back to that video in the course of the Elvis. Really, did this come as a surprise? President Mahama's intention to contest again?
Oh no, for me it didn't come as a surprise, because all indications were clear that he was going to come back to contest the NDC primaries for the flag bearership. So for me, the announcement is not anything new. Information from the grounds and from top members of the party, especially a lot of his appointees, were clear that Mahama will definitely come back and contest the NDC flag bearership. So that's not a surprise to me.
Especially when he took quite some time. I mean, he was the 11th person to declare his intention. Almost everybody, right now, we don't know that there are 11 candidates now. Almost everybody had. I mean, that, and then on Thursday we had that. People felt that probably had changed this month.
Been the immediate country, has been the leader of the party for 4 good years. He has been vice president of this country for another 4 years. He has been member of parliament. So for his appeal in the party and everything, he seems to be the one that now may not have even tried to enter, considering the Mahama and his role as a former president. So I don't think that he's rather declaring it. I think that even at now it's quite early, because I believe that he should have even given the party people in their constituencies where they were MPs and where they hail from and all that. And you can see that most of his appointees are rallying behind him to come back. So for me, I think for now, he in the primaries. For the primary, that's how I see it.
Okay, Edward.
Yes, thank you, Duke. Mahama, I don't think anybody, as Elvis said, will be surprised that the former first gentleman is coming back to contest. I mean, if you look at the state of the party, the country itself right now, everybody Aidoo or it's Mahama. So it's just natural that he would contest. What that I find quite puzzling is the fact that he took long. Confusion for me in a sense that
he said he was consulting.
He shouldn't have to consult.
They have to be consulting.
Is he saying he's been very busy, very busy, from diplomacy, internal politics, doing the unit to do action. So he can't. So that's why I have a difficulty with that because, see, I think that people must be decisive, and leadership is all about that.
Yeah.
You can't show yourself, and you still want to know why you should continue discussions, whether he shouldn't contest. I think to show has that as a leader, should have known.
With regards to his declaration of intent, he was represented by Ambassador Ohina Jeko, and then we'll be back to take the opening thoughts of Nana Opuasamwa.
At the NDC party cheering their candidate election, but they are here to accompany members of the John Mahama team to officially inform the party of its intention to contest in the race. The singing and dancing go on and on. In one of the party's conference room, members of the John Mahama team present the letter of party executives, but not without a word or two.
Democratic Congress, Dramani Mahama. He officially communicated his intention to contest the flag bearership of this great party. We sincerely believe that it is one.
The General Secretary of the party, Johnson Aidoo Nketia, advised the team to play by the rules of the party and also be
on the campaign trail. And to hold your feet onto fire. So please, trouble will not trouble you. So make sure, if you want to lead the National Democratic Congress, you abide by the Constitution of the National Democratic Congress.
Some party faithful spoke to City Newsroom on why they are supporting a John Mahama comeback.
Well, Team JM believes that we must be that we started for Mother Ghana.
You remember the Benin president? You remember him very well. Can you give me the name of the Benin president who was one term? He came back and he continued. So when you say one term, those things are they don't have the capacity. As the person got, I believe he has got the experience and he has been well marketed.
Mahama he was the president of this republic. He demonstrated significant vision for this country. He had a vision to show a future of this country, national
of the party that he would
is the same, would cast any aspersion or negativity or insults comrades who have declared their intention to run. And I expect that for all the opponents who are running with us, because after the Congress we'll have to come back together again. Let us not, in going into the Congress, which will take place in December, burn the bridges between us, so that it will make it easier for us to come back again and fulfill the objective that we're facing.
Former President John Dramani DC, 10 others have also declared their intention. They go to Congress in December.
The flag bearership slot for the parties in the 2020 elections. Kofi, first of all, were you
2016 elections? So I knew definitely that this is the most marketable person within the NDC. To brand this person and then we'll have this person to make his intentions known, whether it was short that he was consulting. But then, in any way, he also wanted to talk about Spio Gabra, Sylvester Mensah, and who's of course, even though he's already known in Ghana, definitely a clear departure from what we
have. And that puts the NDC in a very precarious situation.
decide a new candidate. The messages that the candidate has, they should come back into so much.
It's a party that showed that they were very.
Brother, if that is just that the party was highly divided. If he is from the north and is all given the opportunity, today, if you are going to a new candidate, let's all rally behind the 2024 elections, and then say that it is automatic that the NDC. The current government has started sending some of his appointees to court. End of next year or before we enter to charges. Then it gives the MPP a bigger hand to say, look, a ruling government needs a stronger opposition. How will he craft it and how will it come? So I think it's a bad name, and that 2024 to MP to deputy minister to minister, vice president to president for 4 years. That is to go on.
All right, that's Elvis Dakon of Dr. Dana mentioning Dr. go beyond 2020 as against the comments that Babin is making.
Wasn't going to run. Can the NDC go into the next election without making reference or